Yeah. Hi, hey, my wonderful fans. Welcome to song number. Getting a bit confused here. Number five, entitled "Old Bag's Gone." And before I do start this, I would like to clear up, if you don't mind, a few things that have been on my mind in between these songs. Things I forgot to tell you. Firstly, the song with Harry Debbie. Yes, I think she may, but I am not completely sure. I think she may not have been taking it seriously, or too seriously. But as I say, I'm not too sure. The point I'm trying to make is here, because I'm not sure, I have to keep it on the LP, so as not to hurt her feelings, and also, well, she might sue me. I have to keep that in mind, of course. Show business. The next point I would like to clear up is, I did forget to mention when I was talking about my Albanian tour, the extravaganza of Albania, I mentioned how they like to throw gifts to show their appreciation, and it did occur to me, as indeed it did just for a moment, ridiculous thought, that possibly they were dissatisfied with my performance, and that's why they were throwing things, because it did happen all over Albania and the few Eastern European countries I went to. But I was assured in the beginning by the proprietor that when they throw objects, missiles or whatnot, they are actually gifts, and it's a great honor. So that's another situation cleared up. I thought I'd better mention it, just to remove any elements of doubt you might have, which, and I am human, I have to admit, it did even cross my mind. Bearing in mind my incredible talent, it did seem a little bit not possible, but who knows, the human race, now as funny as folk, as they say up north. Yeah, I'm pretty good at accents. Yes. Do you always have to stand there, I mean, it does put me off a little bit when you make those funny gestures and that. Yes, I mean, are you sure you need all that talcum powder I see you with in the toilet? When you come out, you seem to have, I think they get in your eyes or something, because you have these red, bulgy eyes when you come out, and that seems to be when you make the most of those weird, odd gestures of yours. I don't understand them. And do you think you could just move to the back a little bit, and you could come forward possibly? Thank you. My team, I love them dearly. We've been through a lot together, and yes, they're sort of like my family. I told you I don't have a family, but they are as close as families I can get, and they are of different genders and different ages. Jonathan over there, by the way, how old are you? I don't know, what, 30? 35? Peter, 22. Okay then. Okay, Rosemary, Rosemary, yes, okay, you've got to be what, 40? Janet, 29. Well, okay. Whew. And of course, Thomas, you've been with me a long time. I know you've got to be under 60 for sure. William, 42. Well, that is under 60, yes. Okay, well, yeah, I was correct, under 60. Alright, I'm not very good with remembering names, and I'm hopeless at ages, as you can see, so, don't take it to heart. I'm trying to discover what to say before I lead into the next song. because it's quite a delicate matter here, you see. What happened was I had to change once again, I had to change the word. It was actually a word beginning with S instead of old bag. It was a word beginning with S and ending in T, a 4-letter word, and I wanted to use it for realism because, you know, when people do get angry with each other, they so often say really terrible things, hurtful things, and they go right to the jugular, you know. They don't mess around. There's no point saying something, you nitwit. That's not really going to do much damage, is it? So they do go for the more painful sort of words, sticks and stones and all that sort of thing. Well, you know, it's supposed to be they'll never hurt you, but actually I think they might do, you know. Yeah, as I say, I've never been called a name, but I'm sure they must do. So I have changed the word S something something T to old bag. I had to wrestle with my artistic self and decide between realism and taste. Eventually I came up with old bag because it seemed a bit more tasteful. Okay, that's cleared up. I have written a few notes because I had been losing sleep lately and my memory has been a bit disturbed with all this, you know, excitement and the LP being finished, and the mind sometimes, you know, it goes and you lie there wide open all night, eyes open. So I have had to write a few things down, so excuse me if you do see me looking down here and there. Okay, well, I might as well go straight into the next song, Old Bag's Gone. And the song is about, I'm sure you've been following the sort of storyline of the songs, this wonderful love for Jane sort of went a bit skew-iff after an argument, and Jane ended up saying toodle pip, and you know, sometimes the one who has been left, bride comes into it, and they don't want to admit that they're feeling a little bit upset, and so they pretend that they're happy and pleased with the situation, and well, that's basically what this song is all about. He or she, I shouldn't say he, because sometimes the men do the leaving. Oh no, often it's the women who do the leaving, but sometimes it's the men who do the leading. So he or she has this pride and they don't want to admit that they're hurt, so they cover it up with a few nasty little words. And well, that's basically what the whole thing is all about, this song here, Old Bag's Gone. And you know, without further ado, I think I should go straight into it. D. D. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Old bag's gone. Old bag's gone. No more smelly. No more smelly Von. She's so huge. She's so huge. She weighs a ton. She weighs a ton. Even elephants in the zoo Even elephants throw her a bun. She's got bad breath. She's got bad breath. When she talks, you need a peg on your nose. Old bag's gone. Old bag's gone. Old bag's gone. No more fun. She's unwise. She's unwise. And she's got massive thighs. Old bag's gone. Old bag's gone. She can eat a whole 10 pies. People chase her. People chase her. 'Cause her face is like a bus. Old bag's gone. Old bag's gone. And I'm so happy 'cause the old bag's gone. Okay, some of those words didn't rhyme because I thought, well, why do they always have to bloody well rhyme, you know? Oops, excuse my swearing. Why do they always have to blinking well rhyme, you know? Bit of artistic license there. Well, on that note, I shall leave you for the next song, which I believe is 6. Yes, 6. Rosemary. No, sorry, Janet. 6. Okay, see you at song number 6, my dear fans.